Welcome back, friends. Today is day 53 of my journal, and it's a little later, so this will be short and sweet. But the most impactful thing that has happened in my life in the past couple of years, in terms of emotional intelligence and my progress on that journey, has been allowing myself to feel emotions, giving myself permission to feel whatever I'm feeling. I used to try to hide that. I used to try to hide my feelings. I thought that if I could not feel anything, I would have more power over my life. That I would be able to conquer all. All that I wanted would come if I could just figure out how to turn off my feelings. And instead of what I wanted, I found that I didn't have an existence. It was hollow. It was shallow. It wasn't worth anything. And I didn't like myself because I didn't know who I was. I wasn't able to feel things. I didn't find joy. I didn't find happiness. I didn't have sadness. And I missed it. It was kind of interesting. I missed all emotions because I had ignored them for so long that I was no longer able to recognize them. And I was no longer able to feel them. And it took actual work to get myself out of that hole, to be able to start to feel again and give myself permission to feel whatever was going to arise within me, because I don't have any control over my feelings. My feelings are electrical signals given by my nervous system because of my endocrine system, and it all just cascades. But what I could control was my actions, and that's what I focused on controlling. I focused on being mindful of my feelings, letting them go when they did not serve me. But gave myself permission to feel. And when I gave myself permission to feel, there was no longer the criticism of having those emotions. I wasn't judging myself for feeling anxious. I wouldn't judge myself for feeling afraid. I wouldn't judge myself for feeling sad. That just makes the feelings that much more embarrassing when you place judgment on whatever the feeling is. And when I started to look at emotions as unpleasant and pleasant rather than good and bad, I was able to make strides in my emotional intelligence journey because I took away the superiority of a good emotion, of the pleasant emotions. They're not better, they're just different. They serve the same purpose to let us know that something is happening in our environment. And when we put labels of good or bad, or superior or inferior, we're doing ourselves a disservice because it hinders us from allowing ourselves to feel these emotions that are unpleasant. So we tried to hide from them and ignore them. And what you ignore becomes a bigger monster. So it's better to notice what you're feeling, these small primary emotions, before they cascade into something much bigger. It's a hard lesson to learn, and it will take time. But as you learn to do it, you will be able to give yourself more grace in the feelings that you have day to day, and you'll be able to sit with the emotions you need to and let go of the emotions you need to as well. And you'll be able to find peace. You'll be at a much steadier state because you know you'll be able to handle anything thrown at you because you have before. You don't have any proof that you didn't handle it because you're here living, breathing, watching this video. And until the day you aren't, you don't have proof that you can't get through something. So why worry like you are going to fail to the point where you don't? where you don't get through this. I think you will. I think you will get through this because you have before. You have proof of it. Go be the good in the world today and be a little more patient with yourself. You definitely deserve it. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.